Namaste. Thanks for tuning in. Go ahead and find your seat and rest your palms down on your thighs and close your eyes. Take these next few moments to let your body and your mind settle. Take this time to tune into the rhythm of your breath. Slowly switching from whatever you were doing to your yoga practice now. Soften your eyes, your jaw, your teeth, your tongue, the skin on your temples, shoulders away from the ears, so letting go of extra effort. Start to hear the sound of ujjayi, pranayama in the back of your throat, the whispering sound. And for this practice, thinking about releasing extra effort in your postures to deepen your level of awareness and self-realization. So the main aim of yoga is to realize the true self. There's a sutra, 1.3 from Patanjali's Yoga Sutras that says, when the practitioner has a tranquil mind, he abides in his own true nature. When the practitioner has a tranquil mind, he abides in his own true nature. Looking for those spaces between the thoughts. And again, where can you find the ease and the posture, not overthinking it, not working too hard. Moving without judgment. Moving with the flow of your breath. That is the essence of vinyasa, to connect your movement with your breath in a fluid way. Bring your hands to your heart, Anjali Mudra. Take a moment to make an offering for practice. And then release your hands. Slowly open your eyes and come onto your back. And roll down and hug your knees into your chest. Rock a bit side to side. Massage your low back and your hips. And bring your left foot to the ground and take your right leg up to the sky. Clasp your hands behind the thigh or the calf. Maybe hook your fingers around your big toe, Supta Padangusthasana. Draw your low back slightly away from the ground. An anterior tilt in your pelvis and deepen the stretch of the back of your right leg. Stretch the left leg forward. And take a few breaths in this shape. Lifting up through the heel and reach your left leg long. On your next exhale, flex your spine, lift your shoulders and your head. Draw your nose towards your knee and your knee toward your nose. Reach your left fingertips towards your left toes. And then go ahead and lower your shoulders and your head down. Take your right leg out to the right. And try to almost roll your torso to the left. Your left ribs roll down, your right ribs roll up into the left. So you stay grounded in your hips. Bring your right leg into half happy baby. And then take that right foot over to the left. Hold onto the foot and the knee, or wrap your arms around your shin and rock a bit side to side. Lifting up again, flexing your spine, lifting the shoulders and the head, looking over the right leg. Take another breath. And then lower the shoulders and the head down as you take your right leg back up to the sky, and then lower your right leg down to meet your left. Switching sides, lift your left leg up. You're clasping behind the leg. Somewhere the thigh, the calf, or maybe hook your fingers around the big toe. Right hand on top of right thigh. Reach through the right inner foot. Pull your low back slightly away from the ground to intensify the stretch through the hamstrings. Exhale, flex your spine, start to tone your core. Again, where's that extra effort? Relax through the temples, the jaw, as you're engaging the legs and your belly. Lower your shoulders in your head and your left leg starts to go out to the left. Keep the external rotation in your hip, drawing your left sit bone so it's pointing towards your right foot. Keep your right shoulder heavy. And then half happy baby, bend the knee. Bring the right foot or the left foot over to the right. Grab your leg and cradle around the leg or hold the foot and the knee and lift up and look over your left leg. Keep extending through the right foot. Another breath. And then lower your shoulders and your head. As your left leg comes back up to the sky, slowly lower your left leg to the ground. Feel a tone through your belly. Take a moment to breathe there. Supta Tadasana, reclined mountain pose. Bend both knees, slide your heels in towards your hips. On the inhale, floating bridge. Engage inner thighs, outer hips as you roll up through your spine. Lift your arms over your head. And then exhale, lower down. Do that a few more times. Press into your feet, breathe in. Your tailbone towards the back of your knees. Exhale, lower down. Breathing in, reaching up so you can touch your hands up and overhead. Exhale, lower down. One more time. This time once you come up, we're going to stay up. So keep your hips high, lower your arms if possible, clasp your hands under, roll your shoulders under, and then reground into your feet, into your arms, lift your hips a bit higher. Keep drawing your tailbone toward the backs of your knees, press into your heels, engage your hamstrings more. Release your hands and lower down slowly on the exhale. Come to pause. Rock your hips a bit side to side. Release from the back bend. And then come on up. Rock your way all the way up and onto all fours. From there, Anahata Asana. Keeping the hips high, melt your heart to the floor. Find another back bend here. Rest your forehead down. Reach along through your fingertips. Lift up halfway, slide your right arm under your chest. Bring your right temple down. Keep drawing the weight of your hips back as you send your left fingertips forward. Let's switch. Right arm forward, left arm under the chest. Again, weight of the hips goes back. Find the shapes through your spine. And then one more time, extend the left arm. Slide your hips all the way back. Child's pose. Balasana. Heavy your hips. Rock your forehead. And then up to all fours. Inhale. Find a few rounds of cat and cow. Breathing in, arch your back. Breathing out, round your spine. So you want to inhale and fill up with your breath. Fill your belly and your lungs. And then exhale, pull your belly to your spine. Empty out your lungs. Next time you inhale, lift your right leg up and back. So find a neutral pelvis here, somewhere in between the cat and the cow. Exhale, draw your right knee towards your right overarm. Take your right knee over to your left upper arm. And keep going back and forth here. Keep that tone through the low belly. So pull up on your pelvic floor. Round the upper back. Step your right foot through. Find Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Let's hook the thumbs and lift all the way up. Exhale. Bring your right hand to your right knee. You're going to swing your left foot behind your left knee. Take this modified version of warrior two legs with archer's arms. Draw your left elbow back and your right arm forward. Thumbs point up. From there, modified side angle, forearm to your thigh, left arm straight up to the sky, and then roll that left inner shoulder back more so you can sweep your left arm up and over your left ear. Take another breath. Come on up on the inhale and bring your left hand down to a block or the floor. Take a big stretch to the right side. Inhale, back up. Exhale, your hands down, step back, plank pose. Take a moment here to adjust your pelvis again. Find that neutral pelvis. Pull your belly in. Engage your thighs, reach your heart forward, breathe in. On the exhale, lower down in your way, you can drop your knees. Come through modified chaturanga. Cobra pose, inhale, lift your heart. Pull your heart through your arms, your elbows back, legs super strong. Exhale back to child's pose, balasana. Take a deep breath. All fours on your inhale and right into the other side. Lift your left leg up, find that neutral pelvis. Pull your belly in, reach your heart forward, press the ground away. Exhale, left knee, left upper arm. And then over to the right upper arm. Switching back and forth, keeping a tone through your Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha. Spread the fingers. Left foot steps through. Anjaneyasana, lift your heart. Make space between the ribs. Lift the back ribs to the front ribs, open up your chest. Exhale your hands down, left hand to left knee. Pivot your right foot behind your right knee. Modified warrior two legs with your archer's arms. Nice deep breath. And into modified side angle. Take your right arm high. You're going to roll your right inner shoulder back more to sweep your right arm up and over your right ear. Open up through the right hip flexors. And then keep engaging the low belly. Come on up with your inhale, go slow, reach down to a block or the floor. Take a big side body stretch. Inhale, come on up. Exhale your hands down, plank pose. Firm up the legs, the belly, reach your heart forward. And come down in your way. You can drop your knees or come through chaturanga. Cobra, Bhujangasana as you inhale, holding for a moment there again. Pull your heart forward. Exhale back, child's pose. Take a deep breath. Come on up all fours. And exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Lift your hips up and back. Move around any way you like. Pedal through your heels. Let's lift your right leg up, inhale. Bend your knee and open up your hip. Press the ground away, press evenly through your hands. Let's stretch your right leg forward, lift your left heel high, inhale, exhale. Right knee to right upper arm, just like we did on all fours. And then swing that knee over to the left upper arm. A couple of times. And then step your right foot through again. Anjaneyasana, lift up. Right hand to right knee, pivot that left foot behind the left knee back to archer's arms. And then into side angle, this version. Maybe your right hand slides down to your right ankle. Roll that left shoulder back more. Maybe look up. Come on up, inhale. Bring your left hand down. Reach up and back. And then from here, you're gonna pivot to the back of your mat, plank pose. Breathing in. Chaturanga, breathing out. Cobra or upward dog on your inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Take a breath. Left leg lifts. Inhale, bend your knee, open up your hip. Try to ground your right heel, keep the external rotation in your thigh. And then square the hips. Lift that left heel high. Exhale, left knee, left upper arm. And then over to the right. Back and forth. Claw at the mat with the fingertips. Step your left foot forward. Anjaneyasana. Come on up. Left hand to left knee. Swing that right foot back. Archer's arms. Modified side angle. Maybe slide down to the ankle. Roll that right inner shoulder back more. Big breath in. Come on up. Stretch your right hand down. Sweep your left arm up and over. And then back to the top of the mat, plank pose. Inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, look forward. Step or float your way forward, top of the mat. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, breathing in. And fold Uttanasana, breathing out. Come on up, inhale, reach to the sky. And then exhale into Tadasana. Take a deep breath. Feel your feet ground, your thighs energized. Draw your low belly in. Broaden through the collarbones. Draw your shoulder blades toward one another. Lift up through the crown of your head. Keep your eyes steady as you come into Vrikshasana, tree pose. Turn your left foot out, left knee out. Sole the foot to the inner calf or the upper inner thigh. Bring your hands in front of your heart, Anjali Mudra. Engage your outer hip muscles to keep the external rotation in the legs. Take your arms out to the sides, palms up. And then up to Urdhva Hastasana, shoulder width. Roll those inner shoulders back more so you can draw the inner arms together toward each other, toward the head. Bring your palms to touch. Urdhva Namaskar. Hands down through the heart. Step back, Cosmic Curtsy. Bend the knees, reach your heart forward. Warrior one. Left foot back, reach up through your arms. Virabhadrasana one. Exhaling. Bow over your right leg, send your arms back, turn your palms up, reach your heart forward. Open up Warrior two, Virabhadrasana two, widen your stance, and sink into your hips. Turn your palms up here, reach through the arms, Urdhva Hastasana. Draw the inner arms together more, Urdhva Namaskar, maybe drop your head back, look up. Peaceful warrior, breathe in. Side angle, breathing out. Roll your right sit bone under your body, take another breath. Exhale your left hand down. Step back into side plank pose. Vashisthasana. Wild thing, right foot back. Curl back through the upper back, back bending. And then corset your ribs. Pick up your right foot. Pivot on the ball of your back foot. Step your right foot forward. Long runner's lunge. Breathing in. Step forward and fold. Breathing out. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, Tadasana. Take a breath. Vrikshasana. Turn your right knee, right hip out. And place your foot on the leg. Bring your hands to your heart. Press your foot into your leg back into your foot. Take a deep breath. And take your arms out to the sides, externally rotating the arms. Urdhva Hastasana, arms shoulder distance. And then rolling those inner shoulders back more, squeeze the upper arms toward each other, Urdhva Namaskar. Hands to your heart. Cosmic curtsy, step back. On warrior one, right foot goes way back and reach up through the arms. Virabhadrasana 1. Long up through your spine. Dive over your left leg. Take your arms back. Palms face the sky. Reach your heart forward. Open up, warrior 2. Widen your stance. Turn your palms up. Externally rotate the upper arms. Urdhva Hastasana. Urdhva Namaskar. Squeeze the inner arms toward each other. Maybe drop your head back and look up. Peaceful warrior, breathing in. Side angle, breathing out. Pull your belly in and up. Press into your right foot. Take another breath in. Exhale, right hand down. Side plank pose, Vashisthasana. Lift your hips away from the ground. Wild thing, find your back bend. Engage your belly. Pick up your left foot. Step it forward. Go slow. Long runner's lunge, inhale. Step forward and fold on your exhale. Come all the way up. Reach your arms to the sky, Urdhva Namaskar, and then full touch the ground. Halfway lift, inhale. Plant the palms, step back, plank through chaturanga. Upward dog, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and a full breath out. Let's lift the right leg up. Inhale, exhale, step your right foot forward, warrior 1. Good. Dive your arms back, reach forward, fly, warrior 3. Lift your left leg. Open up, Ardha Chandrasana, spin open to the left. Warrior 2, step back. Peaceful warrior, breathing in. Side angle, breathing out. Peaceful warrior again, breathing in. Straighten your right leg. Triangle pose, breathing out. Soften any extra effort here. Lean into the back of your heart. Exhale. Bring both hands down and pivot to the left. You're in Prasarita Padottanasana. Halfway lift as you inhale. Pull up on the kneecaps up towards your hips. Lift up through your sit bones. Find a little bit of a back bend. And then exhale. Fold. Keep your legs strong. Take another breath. Inhale, halfway lift. Let's pivot to the back of the mat. Step back, plank pose, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts, inhale. Exhale, step your left foot forward, warrior 1. Exhale, diving forward over the legs, send your arms back, shoulders away from the ears, reach all the way through your fingertips. Fly, warrior 3. Open up to the right, Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Strong legs. Step back lightly, warrior 2. Set your feet. Peaceful, breathing in. Ardha Konasana, breathing out, side angle. Inhale, peaceful, straighten your left leg. Trikonasana, breathing out. Relax the eyes, the jaw, the teeth, the tongue. Let go of extra effort. Exhale, both hands down, pivoting to the right, Prasarita, Adho Tadasana. Again, find that little bit of a back bend, anterior tilt in your pelvis, lift your hips, sit bones up. Lift your chest forward and up, exhale and fold. Lift up again halfway, bring your right hand under your face and twist over to the left. Try to keep your sacrum level to the sky. Align your shoulders on top of each other. And exhale. Your left hand down under your face. Re-engage the legs and twist to your right. Again, check in with your sacrum. Align your right shoulder over your left. Twist through your thoracic spine. Press into the outer edges of your feet. Exhale. Your right hand down. Pivot to the top of your mat. Plank through your vinyasa. Take a deep breath in and a full breath out. Lower to your knees. Find camel pose, Ustrasana. Stand up on your shins, tuck your toes. Bring your hands to your low back, slide your hips forward and lift your heart up. Keep lifting up and going back. If possible, reach back, touch your heels, but keep your hips drawing forward. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Use your legs and your core more. Come on up symmetrically. Have a seat in Vajrasana and close your eyes. Feel that energy and the prana move through your body. The warmth. Letting go of anything else. The outer awareness, come into the inner landscape of the body here. Take another breath. And up and swing your legs over to the left, so you're in Paradvadrasana. And take your left foot on top of your right foot. Settle your hips, and then twist over to your right. Try to ground your left sit bone. Keep twisting your spine to the right. Look to the left. Drop your left ear. Take another deep breath. And then bring your head back through center. And unwind your spine, come forward. And take your legs over to the other side. Paradvadrasana 1. You have your right foot on top of your left inner arch. Try to drop your right sit bone and twist to your left. Nice tall spine. Use your core. I'm going to root that right sit bone heavier. Keep twisting to the left and look to the right. Drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. And bring your head back up through center. Unwind. This time swing your legs forward. Slide your hips forward. And then ground the legs, leaning back slightly toward Navasana. And then from there, lift your legs. You can bend your knees, lift your chest, lift your arms. Go back a little further, leaning back more, extend up through the legs, Ardha Navasana. Look toward your toes. Come on up. Navasana, and then bring the soles of the feet together. Baddha Konasana, let the knees go wide, lift up through your chest. Exhale and fold over your legs. With the inner thigh engagement, as if you were going to lift your knees up to the sky, and the outer hip engagement as if you're going to bring your knees to the ground. Keep your legs strong and active. And come on up. Nice and slowly. Extend your legs wide. Upavishta Konasana. Take your hands behind you. Roll the front of your hips forward. Reach through your heels. Breathe in. A little bit of a back bend there. And then exhale when you're ready. Fold forward. If you have a block handy, you can rest your third eye on your block. Inhale. As you're ready, come on up. Slowly and carefully gather up your legs. And then roll all the way back onto your back. Hug your knees back into your chest. Come right back where we started. Take your feet as wide as your mat. And drop your legs over to the right. And over to the left. Eventually you'll land over to the left. And you'll look to the right. Stay or bring your left ankle on top of your right knee. Slowly back through center. And drop the legs over to the right. Look to the left. Right foot can hop up onto the left knee. Deepen the stretch of the hip flexors, top of the left thigh. When you feel balanced, take your time coming back through center and come into happy baby pose. Grab onto the ankles or the inner arches of your feet. Take a few moments to rock a bit side to side. Draw the tailbone down, shoulders down so your spine feels long. And then from here, draw everything in toward the center. Wrap yourself up into a little tight ball. And stretch out into Shavasana. Make sure you have a lot of space around you. Relax your fingers, your toes. Let your shoulder blades under your body and heavy your hips, back of the head. Back to the natural and spontaneous rhythm of your breath. As you settle more and more with every exhale. Releasing all effort. more we can relax into the flow of our practice. There's more effortlessness. The more our practice becomes less of just exercise and more of a yogic journey towards self-realization. Take all the time that you can here in Shavasana. If you need to come up and out, get on with your day. Slowly wake up your body, wiggle your fingers and your toes, wiggle your ankles and your wrists. Take any other movement that you would like here. Eventually bend your knees and roll to one side into your fetal shape. Keep your eyes soft or closed and gently press up to a seat. Bring your hands to your heart, Anjali Mudra. Come back to your offering for practice. Take your thumbs to your third eye center. Honor the divine light in your heart, your inner teacher, inner wisdom. Hands to your heart. May others as well benefit from our practice. Namaste. Thank you for your presence.